you know, then you get that tightness. But I went in the room and he was sitting there on the gurney with his arms up like this, and he was alert, he was talking. Now the skin, he's right, the skin was just falling off his arms, and they were white. His chest was bloody, red, his knees were bloody, his eyebrows and his hair were all burned off, and his face was red, and he was making comments about how cute he was, so, you know. And so, you know, you don't think that there, and then, you know, 5 minutes later she tells me that she doesn't know if he's going to live, and, you know, but. So anyway, we talked for a minute, and she said that they were going to have to intubate him, which was putting the tube down his throat, because his esophagus would start to swell and he wouldn't be able to breathe. Well, the scary thing about that was, almost exactly a year before that, his older brother had gone in the hospital for just a hernia operation, and he had to go on the, they had to intubate him, and he never could get off of it. He died, and we had sat beside his bed for 10 weeks, and he had suffered so, but his lungs just kept crashing on him, and he could not get off the intubator, so when the ventilator. So, you know, when they told us that, you know, we just kind of stared at each other, you know, and then he said, "It'll be all right, Mom." Well, they asked me if I would leave the room while they did this, and so they laid him down, and I said, "Well, can I pray with him?" And they were so nice. They said, "Yes, of course," and they all just stood back. And I don't know, it's so crazy. You don't know what you're going to do when you're kind of in shock, but he laid down, I'm standing at the foot, because he'd been sitting up, and they laid him down. Well, now I'm at his feet, and I didn't walk around and take his face or kiss him or anything. I took a hold of his feet, and I prayed with him, but the only prayer that I had was, "Thank you, God, that you're a healing God." That's all I said. I said it a couple of times. "Thank you, God, that you're a healing God."